Ostriches are faster than emus, but emus are definitely faster than me. I grew up running and playing on a beautiful, picture-perfect 18-acre ranch located on the Golden Hills of Sonoma, the type of place where the sun always seemed to smile, and the trees seemed to dance in the breeze, and the flowers seemed to be eternally in blossom. This ranch was a magnificent nature preserve, home to the lost and the beautiful. Exotic animals, horses, and dogs lived there. My best friend's father, Antonio, was the caretaker of this lively land. For the most part, there were very few rules, and we were allowed to run as free as the horses. I vividly remember the day that the emus arrived to the ranch. I had never seen or heard of an emu before, but at once I was bewitched by their odd, beautiful elegance. Upon the emu's arrival to the ranch, Antonio sat us down to go over some new rules. He said in his kind, heavily accented voice, "Do not go near the emus, and do not bring shiny things near them." These are the only rules I can ever remember him making, but of course we would come to break them. Our dream and desire to move like an emu, fast and free, almost as if the rules of physics did not apply, would eventually conquer our better judgment. The emus were located up an arduous hill, with the only way to reach them a precipitous path that seemed as vertical as Niagara Falls. The idea on how we would come to move as fast as an emu came to me in a sudden flash, upon my friend proudly sharing me her two new sparkly bicycles and one red wagon. Once the idea got rooted in my mind, I could not disentangle it. So one day, like ants marching up an anthill with food in tow, we marched up the hill with our bicycles and wagon in tow. We all agreed that we would only go down the hill a few times because we knew we were breaking the rules. But of course, a few times turned into 1,000 times, and next thing I knew, my sister was yelling, "The emus are free!" And I turned around and saw two giant birds chasing us. At first, we tried to bike away, but quickly we realized the emus were attracted to the glistening of the bicycles and wagons. My sister and friend were on the bike and I was in the wagon, so they were able to bicycle away. My wagon could not keep pace. I could not believe they left me. Upon realizing my wagon was too slow, I decided to run and hide in an empty horse stable, where I stayed for what felt like a million hours until Antonio rounded up the emus and saved me. Looking back on this frightful yet comical experience, I will never forget how important it is to listen to those more experienced than you, especially when it comes to exotic animals.